Hey guys, it's Butler Bulldog Bill here, and instead of wearing the familiar navy blue, black and white, today I am wearing the green and gold of the Green Bay Packers. Game is this Sunday, playing at home to the San Francisco 49ers. And if you look at this game, it should be a really good one if you judge it based on last season. Now, a lot of times people look at schedules and they're like, oh, they're going to have a really tough schedule. They played this many playoff teams from last year. But it ends up being a normal schedule or a weaker schedule because teams change so much from year to year, and you can never count on that being the same exact team as last year. So the 49ers may not be as good. Heck, we may not be as good either. But I'm just glad I'm going to be able to support the Packers. I have finally I let my grudge go. The Packers kind of hurt me for a little while, and the last 4 seasons I haven't really rooted for them. I've been a fan of a player more so than I was for any team, and you may not think that I'm a loyal fan because of that. I don't know. I don't really care. If you were in the same situation that I was in and that the fans from our team were in, you'd probably be going through the same crap. So if you're a Packers fan and you hate my guts because I wasn't as loyal as you think I should have been, I don't really care. That's old history now. And the only thing that matters is the name on the front of that Packers, the Packers jersey itself. That's all that matters. The names on the back don't matter. It's the fact that it's a green and gold and white jersey. That's all that matters. And all that matters this year is we're kicking butt and taking names. Now, I didn't get to celebrate the Super Bowl win 2 years ago because, like I said, my loyalty was hurt, but things have changed, and I'm willing to forgive and forget. The 49ers went through this when Montana left, and now Green Bay went through it. But anyway, nevertheless, Packers and 49ers this Sunday should be a great game. Green Bay should have the edge because we've got the home crowd behind us. Anybody that knows anything about football knows that Lambeau Field, whether it's cold or not, we've got the edge. Great fans, very supportive fans, whether we're losing every game, every season, they're there. The waiting list for the season tickets proves that. And but yeah. Now you may be wondering why I root for the Packers, being from Indiana, because we don't have a pro football team in Indiana like some people might want you to believe. I've just never liked the Colts, and I got into football because of a certain player. That was he was the reason why I became an NFL fan, why I became a football fan, and he happened to play for the Packers, so I became a Packers fan. But you know what? Screw the Colts. So, and Big Vol Daddy is a Arizona Cardinals fan living in Tennessee, so explain how that makes sense. So you can't really say I'm weird and then allow that to happen. So whatever. But anyway, Packers 49ers. I think this is gonna be a close game. Packers, I think, will take it by, I'm gonna say 7 to 10 points. I think it'll be a little bit rough, but I think Rodgers and all those guys will be able to pull it through. Got a good solid team and a good coach and great fans. So I think we win by about, I'll just go ahead and say 10 points. The Butler Bulldogs football team, week 1 was last Saturday, and their hopes for a BCS national championship, weren't exactly dashed, but they did take a severe hit. Butler played a tough game at Western Illinois. The Leathernecks prevailed 23-15. It's a good thing Western Illinois is such a great program because if they were a bad team, this would really hurt our BCS chances. But at least we can rebound with the rough schedule that we have, you know, playing such tough teams. And the next week we've got a home game against the Franklin Grizzlies. So, like I said, they're the greatest non-Division I college football program of all time. Or as Casual Gamer Reed says, of all time. So, rough game coming up, rough in-state rival here. But Butler will march on and will win 10 straight to get to the BCS National Championship. I just really hope everybody else loses a game, like Alabama, LSU, USC, Ohio State, Oklahoma, Florida State. My alma mater, the Columbus East Olympians, ranked number 3 in 4A here in Indiana, put a thumping on the Seymour Owls last Friday night, high school football action. We won that game 60-14. We gained 530 rushing yards, for the game. We had our starting running back went over 100 yards, our backup running back went over 100 yards, our quarterback went over 100 yards. I think all 3 of those guys averaged at least 9 yards per carry throughout the entire game, which is freaking awesome. Seymour sucks. They're 0-3 now. The only claim to fame the Seymour Owls have is that they are the hometown high school of rock and roll musician John Mellencamp. Arkansas, South Carolina, Tennessee, Notre Dame, Oregon, Texas, Indiana, Purdue, Texas Tech, Texas State. Oh, fantasy football season. My fantasy football league, we had our draft on Sunday actually. And there was 18 of us in my league this year, which is freaking awesome because my goal is to have 20 at some point, in the future. And we had 10 one year, 14 the next 2 years, and now this year we've got 18. And so the draft was long, and you have to go really deep into some crappy players. But let's see, I got Peyton Manning, Felix Jones, Jonathan Dwyer. Yeah, I got the crap shoot on running backs. Michael Crabtree, Wes Welker, Eric Decker, Antonio Gates, Cowboys defense / special teams, Sebastian Janet. No, I don't have. What the heck does that say? Oh, Steven Gostkowski. 49ers defense and special teams, which I didn't start this week because I think the Packers are going to have their way with them. Matt Flynn, Delone Carter, Heath Miller, Steven, I don't know his last name, Hauschka, I guess, I don't know. Kevin Walter, Leon Washington, that's my team. Playing my fiance this week, so Far Forever against the Country Bumpkins because she's a hick. And let's see, she's got Tom Brady, Jamal Charles, Steven Jackson, Mike Tolbert, Jeremy Maclin, Sidney Rice, Jermichael Finley, Eagles defense / special teams, Garrett Hartley, Ryan Fitzpatrick, Randall Cobb, Kyle Rudolph, Cardinals defense / special teams, Montario Hardesty, Devery Henderson, and Sean Sweesum. So, according to ESPN, I'm supposed to lose this game. Let's see, what's that say? 107-75? Yeah, I'm supposed to lose by 32 points to my fiance. I won the league championship last year, but it's not looking so hot this year. Crap. Like I said, 18 teams. Some of these got some weird names here. Snakes, Team Harbaugh, Duke Blue Devils. Why somebody would name that for their fantasy football team? Pro football? I don't know. Team Anti-AJ. Inside story there. Boilerbird A's, Indiana Generals, Far Forever, Many Farms Lobos, Country Bumpkins, Harper Elite, IUPUI Jaguars, Purple People Eaters, Vikings fan there. Team Wipe Me Down, B-Town Shep, Bloomington is what B-Town is. Steelers Suck, Password is Taco, Team Hatchet, and Fire Starters. So I think I win in best name in this league. But I'm going to do the best I can to keep my winning streak going. I've won 11 straight games in fantasy football and to defend my championship successfully. Baylor, West Virginia, Iowa, Michigan State, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Northwestern, Illinois, Temple, South Florida, Rutgers, Louisville, Connecticut, Duke, Virginia Tech, Virginia, Miami.